it's time to party, yeah. No, we drinking, call a Uber or Lyft. It's not the original, it's probably this. Fiesta, Fiesta, tu besta. Shorty about that business, so I invest in her. You and me never lose, offers you cannot refuse. Shorty so loud that the neighbors know my name, yes, Jules. Ooh, I would never lose you. Say they want your mind, but they really wanna do you. Say that they can take you, I say, homie, do you. She gon' break your heart when you come out with the usual. Like, I wanna know your name, man. Wanna know if you got a man. Wanna know everything.
Hey y'all, so I have a special treat for you guys today. I am actually on the way to get my sister locks retightened, and I am way overdue for a retightening, as you can see. So it's been about 6.5 weeks since my last retightening, so I am very much overdue for retightening. I'm realizing that I cannot push, so yeah, I definitely think that like I'm at that 4-week mark where that's I have to have my retightenings after 4 weeks, or the latest 5 weeks, because it is real up here. So I asked my loctician if she minded if I recorded her answering some of the questions that I have about my journey and where I am and so forth, so stay tuned. Alrighty, well, I am here with Kayla, my loctician, my bomb behind loctician. And I wanted to ask you some questions about, you know, my sister locks and where I am as far as in the it being locked and so forth.
Okay.
So like,
I gotta change my batteries. I'm listening.
Oh. I think the biggest thing that I'm noticing is like the front isn't really locked, so I kind of wanted you to just kind of examine it and see what you think, because I could tell like the back is pretty much locked, right?
The back locks first with all heads.
Yeah, I figured.
So, yeah, the back is like completely locked, and if anything, it'll probably be around your edges more so than your. I think this is the crown. Or is this the crown?
This is the crown.
The crown locks last.
Yeah, I figured. Because, you know, I'm approaching my 2-year anniversary soon. It's like a month away.
Shut up. It's been 2 years.
I know.
See, that's what happened when you don't get your install by me. It takes 2 years.
To lock. I know.
I had a client yesterday. She told me that. Oh my gosh. Yes, this lady told her that would take 4 to 5 years for her hair to lock. And her
does she have like really soft texture or something?
She does have a softer texture, but it's still a 4 pattern. What was going on was the same thing as you when you first came to me, was that she wasn't using the proper tension. So her hair was still loose in so many places. Like, we gotta do a grooming session, girl, just like you. And I think she came to me because she seen your video.
Oh wow.
Yes, she said she was already following me, and then she seen your video and she was like, oh my god, I have to come to her. This lady lives in Tampa, girl.
Oh man.
She drove all the way here yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's crazy.
Well, it had to be 6 o'clock for her because the appointment was at 8, but yeah.
And that's what sucks, is that like all of you guys go to the same training class, but some of you guys, some is like, I don't know if they need a refresher or
they do.
Yeah, they
and usually it's the ones who are the most arrogant, who are like, I live sister locks my whole life. I've been doing it for 15 years and sha-la-la. Like, it doesn't matter. You can always learn something. Yeah. Nobody's perfect, and you have to listen. Whatever. Okay, so because this one is funny. It's actually like it didn't lock all the way from the bottom, or the bottom hasn't formed the full butt yet. Can they see that? Oh god.
Your light on your light on your thing.
Is it?
It's too bright.
It's too bright. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So you see, it's still a little fuzzy, but it does have locking right here. The pattern's gone right there. Oh, okay. So like with
that one looks locked.
This one?
The one that you were just showing me?
It looks like, well, look at this
one.
But
it had like fuzz.
This one is fully locked. And this is at the bottom. Like, this is right along your edge. So that whole, like what I was talking about earlier, I don't know what I'm talking about. Because
this is locked.
This is locked. Like, that's a full bud.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And the pattern is completely gone. You can't really see it on the video, but there's no sister lock pattern. So I'm going to try and show you one with this has the sister lock pattern. You see it because it's even still crinkly. That's not locked. But if you go down, it's a bud.
Nice.
So it's fully locked there. But it's moving up from the bottom, which is what's supposed to happen now. Since you started off with your hair loose at the ends, that's why this hasn't locked yet. Because I had to start it over from the bottom, and the hair usually always locks from the bottom. It rarely locks from the top, because that's how traditional locks lock. That's not a bad thing if you do notice it in your hair, because it does happen. This one's fully locked too. It looks really good, but it's no bud. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
It's fully locked all the way to the bottom with no bud.
But look, I kind of feel bud right here. Feel it right here.
Yeah.
See how it feels a knot?
Now, this would have been a bunch if I didn't do the grooming.
Yeah.
So I tightened everything else, which helped it lock. But this probably was one that the bud fell off. Because that does naturally happen. And that's supposed to happen because, as you can see, it just looks natural. It looks like just regular, loose, natural hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your front is definitely locking so far. I know if I keep going through it, I'll see a lot of the same things. Your ends look really locked now with the color, too. Color changes the pattern, but it also does help the hair lock, but you have to keep it conditioned or it will eventually dry out, because that's what happens. Like, that's why it locks easier. There's no moisture, no oils, nothing to make it slip. So if you don't put anything on it, it'll just dry and break off.
Yeah, I get what you're doing.
Oh,
so so you were saying that the front of my hair is pretty much, majority of it is locked, but
yes.
That I definitely need to still make sure that I bundle the front.
Yes, the back is fine to not be bundled though, because it's fully locked.
Yeah. And Kayla right now, she's the ends that are just kind of out. She's making sure to lock those in, just to make sure that it fully locks at the ends, because some of them are a little loose. So. And
that is a thing. You can still groom nearly locked hair. As long as it's not fully locked, you can always correct your ends. This is like pretty much good.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I have a lot of people wondering that.
Because sometimes people think that like once it's in, and that's it. I thought that when I first realized that my locks were messing up.
I think you came for a retight. You ain't even come for a groom.
Yeah.
And I told you, I was like, girl, your hair is fuzzy. You was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was, but I thought it was supposed to look like. I'm like, no.
Yeah. But when I first realized that my hair was really messed up, I was thinking I was going to have to start over. But you fixed it so nicely.
Yes. You are living. Did we have any more questions, though? I want to make sure that...
I don't have any more questions. I think that was my biggest concern, was like the front, like how long it would lock. But most of it's locked. It's just like a few, and you went ahead and tightened up the ones that were looking a little questionable.
They're
so
really good.
That's good.
If anything, maybe do like a Q&A with your followers.
Oh, yeah.
See what they would want to know from me.
Okay. Sounds good.
We can do it.